So I am deep into this reloading project with 5.56, and by now you've probably seen either my video or other videos, so you know what you're doing. But basically I'm gonna throw the load, and what I'll do is I'll check, when I start off I'll check probably every fourth or fifth round, usually every fifth round, for a while until I'm satisfied that I'm throwing consistently, which I am. And I'll go ahead and throw my shell in the shell holder. Now with the RCBS, it's not a progressive, so it's one bullet at a time, and I know a lot of people don't like that, but I find it to be a reliable press, and it's the first one I had, so I tend to like it. And what I like to do too, and I've already done this, but you guys by now of course know that you need to check your overall length and make sure that you are within the proper specs there. Good to go. So I'll load a couple more and then I'll turn off the video, and then I'll show you how I finalize my loads. And what I'm using on this one is I'm using the Hodgkin H335 powder, which is it's a good powder to use if you're going to be loading 5.56, or if you want to call them 223, whatever. So I'm moving right along here. And let me finish off this box of 50 and I'll be right back with you. Okay, well now a lot of guys will just go ahead and once they're done loading their rounds, they'll go ahead and put them, mark their boxes and put them away for future use. Some people don't, put a protective coat on them unless they're going to be stored for a long time. I'm kind of weird that way. I mean, unless I'm going to go shooting really soon with this ammo, especially with 5.56 or 223. I just naturally assume I'm going to be storing it for a while. So what I use is really any kind of clear nail polish enamel, basically. That's what this is. And I don't even know where's the camera lens? There's the brand, NY or something, NYC, New York City. What doesn't really matter what brand, as long as it's clear. And basically what I do is I take the completed cartridge. I don't want to get too much of this stuff on here, but basically what you're going to do is, where is the lens? Okay, there we go. You're going to dab a little coat on the primer, seal the primer area, and then not a whole lot, just like that. And then I rotate the round around, and where the projectile is seated into the shell, I put a little coat, and that's probably too much. Just a nice coat to protect, the powder or the shell from getting overcome by moisture if you're going to be storing them for a while. And then I basically put them into another case here, and I just go through them just like that. A little bit of enamel, a little clear enamel. Just a dab on the primer, and then around the seam, and voila, that's how we do it. And again, if you talk to 5 different people, you're going to get 5 different opinions as to whether or not that's necessary, or they only do it. It really is personal preference, but if you ask me, I'm going to recommend it.